Sebastian, the pace of the car here this weekend looks really good, so how frustrating is it to get knocked out into Q1?
Yeah, frustrating because I don't know, I was wondering why I just missed the apex and then got wide. I had another look, I just had a look after the session, and there was sand just on the outside, just enough that I picked up with the left hand side, and then from there you see the car doesn't turn in the way I expected, and then I run wide and then lose the car, so that's a shame. I don't know who went wide before me and put sand on the track, so at that point the eyes are at the apex, so I saw that there was a bit of dust in the air, but I thought somebody let somebody by because the inside usually is a bit dusty, so I didn't try anything fancy, but yeah, it's a shame because now we have to face the consequences starting so far back.
I know it's not the easiest pace to overtake, but generally the inherent pace of the car and the pace that Lance is showing is looking good.
Yeah, it's not the easiest, so we'll see what we can do, but yeah, we have an evening and a morning to think about strategy.
Hey Joe, we heard your radio message kind of congratulating the team for trying to do the best job possible and that it's going to get better. What was it like out there in the car?
Yeah, it's tough, especially after this morning we was quite a bit behind. So quite happy that we're able to just catch up with the field together, and as we saw, it's super close, in every session. So one temps it was like 2-3 position more. But yeah, I'm quite happy that I was able to maximize everything we got. But yeah, we definitely wasn't fast enough for Q3 today.
Now, I appreciate this isn't a track where it's easy to overtake, but are you optimistic about the chances tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I mean, always have a chance in the race. But yeah, looking at the weather, pretty stable, dry, and how this track layout is very tough to overtake. So we have to see, and hopefully we can be having some good action ahead for tomorrow.
Fernando, we saw you get balked right at the end, I think, by a Red Bull. How frustrating is that?
It is, obviously, because we were in a very good lap, apparently half a second faster than the previous one. So obviously we had some pace there in the car that we could not use and get the slot into Q3. But Zambor is very small circuit, very narrow, and it's going to be always tricky qualifying.
How has the car felt on race pace so far this weekend? I know you've also got some upgrades as well this weekend.
Yeah, I think we were fast normally also in race pace, so let's see if we can use it. Obviously extremely difficult to overtake here, so let's see what we can do.
How are you feeling about the performance of the car today?
I think we made a pretty big step forward in quali. All weekend was pretty tough for us, and we had to make quite extreme changes compared to usual, so I would say it's still positive to see. The step forward we made in quali was still very, very difficult, and especially together on the full track. I wasn't so comfortable in the car, and in Q2 I didn't manage to put everything together, but I think overall it's still P11 is still a good position to start for us tomorrow.
Considering the step that you made from yesterday into today, do you reckon you made some progress on the long run as well, and hopefully
long
tomorrow?
Run I didn't do that yesterday because I didn't have the running in P2, but yeah, we'll see. No, we need to make a position into turn 1, another one at the first pit stop. At the second pit stop, at the third pit stop, and I think if we go like this we can aim for some good points.